My dad's been in and out of my life for more than half my years. He's at a decent, I wouldn't say decent, he's been able to maintain a job, but like, he's now on his third divorce, moving back home to Minnesota here. And he hit me up out of the blue, asking if I wanted to be roommates. I've considered it.
Roommates?
Because, like, my current living situation isn't the greatest. I'd like to be in a place kind of by myself. But like
roommates with your deadbeat dad.
Off and on absentness. I don't know. What would be your take on the situation? Like, he always has maintained a job.
He has maintained.
Haven't had the greatest relationship with his body, like I said, off and on throughout more than half my life. But I've always kind of wanted a fatherly relationship.
You're not getting. Do you hear yourself talking?
You know, rock and a hard place. You sound. Would like some extra advice. All right, bye.
Hey, look, all right, I'm sorry. You sound dumb as shit, but I get why, right? Because speaking as somebody who, what did they say, how old they were?
They didn't specify the age.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought they said they were, anyway, it doesn't matter. But look, I definitely know what it's like. I've had a complicated relationship with my dad, and you really do, there are times where you're like, hey, could this make it so that we just have a regular relationship and I don't have to feel weird about my dad? And I mean, I've moved past that. I've just kind of accepted that we're not going to have the traditional, I will never have the traditional father-son like kind of relationship. Like, I mean, when I see people, and you might be like this and it's no disrespect, but when I see guys fucking talking about how like their dad is their best friend and like they like go golfing and like cry and shit, I'm like, I think that's gay when I see that.
Damn, that's,
like
that's me and my dad.
Yeah.
I'm close with my dad, but
no. And it's I like to make fun of, like, we'll make fun of McDade because he loves his dad, and it's like
so you're going back for Father's
I'm like,
Day. What are you talking about?
You are. You're not just mailing him a fucking polo you bought from Amazon or whatever the fuck. If you're doing that, yeah. I mean, a lot of you know, we grew up in an immigrant community. A lot of my friends are basically have really bad relationships with their dad. Like, to me, a dad is a guy that just like is kind of hilarious in certain ways and kind of just lets you down. A dad, everywhere I came around, like everyone I grew up with has no one is like, my dad's the fucking man.
Right.
Like no one's parents were good. So it's like, I know what it's like if you're younger, especially if he's been in and out. Luckily, my dad wasn't one of those guys that like lied to you, like the traditional charismatic dad that wasn't really in your, like, look, for my dad's faults, he was in my life. He paid, you know, he supported us, all that stuff. He wasn't one of those guys that the classic deadbeat that's like comes in and is like, oh, dude, everything's gonna be different from now on.
Right.
I'm gonna get you toys. I'm gonna get you whatever the
right.
fuck. Which sounds like this guy might be a little bit, and this might be kind of that him trying. This is his dad trying to use him to just pay less rent. That's all it is. Like that's
what it sounds like.
Your dad doesn't fucking care about you. He didn't say, let me take care of you. Your dad didn't say, move in with me, you're my child. Yeah. He said, do you want to be roommates?
The roommate word is tough.
Roommates with your dad is an insane, and not doing a little tongue-in-cheek joke like, oh, those are my roommates.
Yeah.
When they're literally, you might have to. Imagine telling your dad, hey, Dad, could you do the dishes?
I was just going to say that.
Imagine teaching your dad how to do chores. I don't know which one. I don't know who's cleanly or not here, but this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, if you don't have a good relationship with them, I think it's probably, I mean.
It's crazy to do this.
I've lived with roommates that ruins the relationship.
Yeah.
That I've had good relationships with. True. So if you're trying to maybe fix the relationship, I would not move in with the guy.
Yeah, I know. When your most full-throated support of your father is, he seems to be able to hold down a job fairly well. Yeah. That's the most positive thing you said about your dad.
Yeah, is that he pays his rent.
And that this guy, not that you even know that it seems that way.
Yeah.
And he's been in and out of your life don't do this. This is fucking crazy. Like Peyton said, sometimes rocky relationships get ruined being roommates, and it's like your dad is just gonna let you down. Your dad is looking for another. He doesn't even see you. He's not thinking like, oh, this will be us bonding. He's just like, nice, this will be an easy mark. Your dad needs a roommate.
But if you don't have a good relationship with your mom, perhaps living with your dad will give you some insight into how your mom was thinking.
Yeah.
And makes you closer with your mom.
True.
Maybe the whole thing is a learning experience in a whole.
I guess I would also say, whose name is on this stuff? Definitely don't co-sign for your dad. Yeah. Like, I guess here's what I'll say. If your dad's like, I have this apartment, I have this place, and there's an extra room, just throw me whatever, $800, $700. Like, if your dad takes all the responsibility, it's something you could, and you're in a shitty situation right now, and it's something you can easily get in and get out of. Like, if your dad, like, pack light for the first month. Like, put most of your shit in a storage unit and buy a fucking bed you'd be okay leaving, buy a shitty IKEA mattress and live, and it gets you out of a shitty living situation. And you can do, in your head, you know it'll be temporary, and you can also take it as an opportunity to improve your relationship with your dad. I would say, even under those circumstances, it's a huge maybe.
Yes.
It's like, maybe if you feel like you're strong enough to stand up to your father if he's being unfair to you and just leave him in the lurch. Maybe. And if you have nothing to lose anyway because he's a fucking deadbeat who gives a fuck, sure. But I would see it as, the only way this makes sense is if you are looking at your father as a potential finessing target. It's almost like you have to stay strapped because your dad might fucking get you. You have to look into this arrangement without trusting your father, but you need an easy escape plan where if my dad, it's the fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me thing. Your dad has fooled you 1,000 times, right?
Right.
You've believed in him before. You thought he was going to do it. If you go into this expecting him to fuck you and having an ironclad way to immediately get back at him by abandoning him, by putting no money down, by putting nothing in your name, by only moving immediately with things you could, pack in a suitcase and be gone, maybe. But you don't seem like you're cut from that kind of conniving cloth. You don't seem like you got that in you. So I say otherwise, just it's not fucking worth it, and repair your relationship. Make your dad prove that he actually wants to be in your life and not that he just needed a roommate would be my actual advice.
I agree with that. Yeah.
The dad's going to put the collar on his taxes as a dependent to just get a break.
Yeah. That would be my advice. So yeah, good luck, buddy.
Also, your voice just sounds so sad talking about.
You don't want to live with your dad.
No,
it would be.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about if I was put. I mean, and my advice really only makes sense if you're in a dire living situation, like if you're living with criminals who are cooking meth and committing assault next door to you, like maybe then consider it.
And they play like semi-pro football.
Yeah, exactly.